I'm Erin Conrad. Here's a look at some of today's top stories from 2 Works for You. The Tulsa County District Attorney's Office tells us charges against a man whose children died in a hot car have been dismissed. That's because the children are Cherokee citizens. Under a recent U.S. Supreme Court ruling, much of eastern Oklahoma is now an Indian reservation. Many tribes and federal government now have jurisdiction. Dustin Dennis had been charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder in connection to the deaths of his children, 4-year-old Tegan and 3-year-old Ryan. The DA's office says this is their first case involving that recent Supreme Court ruling. And the search for possible mass graves from the 1921 race massacre picks back up again. The search was put on hold back in March due to coronavirus. Today, they are prepping the site at Oaklawn Cemetery for a test excavation. The team of experts working on this project does have some limitations due to the virus. Only a small number of people are allowed at the cemetery and social distancing will be enforced. And a big traffic project starts today in Jenks, closing the intersection at 111th and Elwood Avenue in all directions. The city expects the project to last until February of next year. During that closure, if you are heading north or south, the city suggests taking Elm or Highway 75. And if you're going east or west, use 121st or Main Street. And Oklahoma has lost its first child to COVID-19 this weekend. Officials at Fort Sill say the death was a 13-year-old and a dependent of a service member at the base. Today, state health officials reporting 510 new positive COVID-19 cases here in the Sooner State and 2 new deaths. One of those deaths is here in Tulsa County. More than 15,800 people have recovered from the coronavirus here in Oklahoma. And let's take a look at your 7-day. Rain has moved out for today. Highs in the low 90s this afternoon and hot for the rest of the week. Clint calling this the dog days of summer. They are now settling in. And that's a look at some of the stories making headlines today. Stay with 2 Works for You for the latest updates.